there's a lot of what I have called spiritual narcissists. And they're people that are seriously projecting these ideas that they can manifest this beautiful life without getting off their couch, that everything's coming to them. Now, I understand good people attract good things and so forth. Love begets more love, and bad behavior begets more bad behavior. So life is always going to be better for people essentially that are following the ways of Jesus and God. That's your, and these are narcissists is what I call them, spiritual narcissists, because they're spreading lies essentially, because you've got some of them calling themselves God, quoting parts of the Bible, which are, it's things that are not. I'll provide it. You can read it yourself. But any of these, there's one in particular. He's, I suspect he's working with this guy I know in Vietnam, who's hiding, essentially. He's a criminal, and he's manipulated a bunch of people, and he projects these idea that he's like God, and everyone is of God. Doesn't mean that they are God. They are of God. Isn't he? He refers to himself as Jesus, and anyway, the point is, good people do good things, but this guy is projecting some very bad ideas in bad ways, and he's a pedo, and just negative to no end. And nonetheless, what they did was very bad, and I forgive and I don't forget though. And the thing is, trying to keep people safe and give the ideas of Jesus, which are that everyone should be loved as if they're you. Essentially, we're talking if it's too cold outside, uh, you know, treat them as you would treat yourself. You know, warm them, give them food, so forth. And to do this is a narrow way because most people don't. And why it's harder for a rich man to get into heaven is because how could you even be rich with so much pain and suffering in the world, and you have all this money and ability to help people, and you don't? And most of the richest people in the world are so far from being good. You know, this is a big list. I don't need to make it, but most of the wealthy families that run the world are the most corrupt and, in my opinion, evil. I don't think people get in positions of power on a planet run by the Prince of Air, which is Satan. I don't think that this is run by anyone that's good. And good people don't let people go hungry. Good people will put time into helping others. Love is the reward. It's the prize, the reward, everything good about it. And so that's what I recommend. That everyone pay attention to what these narcissists. If spiritual help isn't going to have you wash your hands of everyone else. No, it's going to help you. It's going to get you out there to be even more kind and even more helpful. That's spiritual growth. When you can just manifest $1 million, well, then I have to ask why it is you're living in an apartment in Vietnam that looks like you can't afford. Um, it looks like you're really reliant on the money you're getting from people to be able to manifest the millions that you don't have. I'm just saying, I smell a bit of a shit parade here with the. I call it a shit sandwich because there's a little bit of truth bread, and that's the teachings of God and Jesus, be nice and so forth. And then the big shit filling is that, oh, well, you don't need Jesus, you're God yourself. But the ways of Him and the way to follow and do good things, those are the ways. And, people want to just be nice and be kind. I'm not writing any of the rules on this one, but I will say this is, you just can't go wrong being nice, and you can't go wrong being honest and truthful. And I would say that the narcissist approach to things is get everything for nothing. I'm just saying, maybe get off your couch and do some good things, and put some gardens, and help some poor, and where are you going to go wrong being good? It's not a mistake. But sitting on your couch waiting for God to save your world, maybe you have to save it. Maybe you have to get up and do some things, because the whole world falling apart while you're just sitting there waiting to be saved. God's given you everything there is for you to save yourself and save everyone else around you. To come to Jesus, to come to God, and to be honest, to be good, and love everyone, and treat everyone in the ways you would like to be treated. That's some great direction. And then helping others is by them seeing how good your life is, being that good and being that kind. That's going to grow in. That's planting seeds. That's going to yield some great results, you know. And there's many great stories in the Bible, some parables, and coincidentally, sowing the seeds is also a very good story. Anyway, I love you. True story. I love everyone, even the bad people. They don't destroy me being bad. No, because I stay good. And that's the thing. You can't beat a bad person being bad. That just turns you bad too. You win all the battles with truth and love. Anyway, here's to winning. And I do win, and all good people and all love wins. Love you.